Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you back. And we're doing a first sortie on Panama. To be honest, we'll see how well it goes because I already see planes on the taxiway, and I'm a bit worried that people will actually join into the planes, and the planes are already moving.
I had a hot start. I have to restart Falcon.
Okay, we'll see. Okay. Alright, I could have done that first. Alright. Let's start. Okay, starting. Alright, now we've got power. Let's remove the EPU pin. We've done that. Now, parking brake, canopy down. And we're going to set up the rest. Alright, I'm a bit rusty on that. I need to get myself accustomed again. Okay, handoff was good. Shit, I lost it. Alright, hard points, FCR standby. I'll see handoff afterwards. Alright, let's start the alignment. And we're waiting for the screens to warm up and show something. Alright. There we go. We're going to go for the DTE and load up. Going over UFC. And we should be available on Victor now. We're going to select Victor 17. And do we have the right... yeah, these two. I've got the right knee pads here, although not everything's perfect, but still. Beast 2-1 on Victor.
Beast 2-3.
Alright, stand by on Victor. I'm going to take the Edis.
Okay.
I don't have the information for the ATIS, so we'll call the tower directly. Forgot. I need to be on number 2. QNH.
Beast 2-1. QNH 2936.
2936. And we're going to ask for runway.
Beast 2-1. Runway 12 for takeoff.
12 for takeoff. Yeah. And let's take the winds.
Beast 2-1.
09019. Okay.
Beast 2-1. 090 at 19 knots.
All right. Information for weather information for Beast. QNH is 2936. Active runway 12. And current winds coming from east at 14 knots, I think, if I remember correctly. Finish your alignment and call back when ready for Beast.
3.
Pull up. Altitude. Warning.
Alright, this is running, and well, we're waiting for it. Alignment's still not over. We're less than 5 minutes before takeoff. Bit test not over yet.
Request QNH.
Weasel 2-1. QNH 2936.
Bit is almost over. Alright, bit test over. We can switch for the rest of our flight here, and we'll do the recording afterwards. Okay, HMCS. I don't even know if we've got one. I'm not sure we've got one actually. Nope. No HMCS. Old style. Very old style. And those are Block 32s for sure. Be too much challenge for the newcomers, to be honest. Maybe I'll have to revise my strategy next time. Okay, I need to check the other things. So cruise. All right, let's go back. Cruise. Latest bingo. I said 30.
East 2-2 radio check.
Loud and clear if it's on Victor. Yep.
East 2-3 radio check. East 2-3 radio check.
The 3 got you loud and clear from leader.
I am. East is VHF 17, correct?
Exactly, yeah. Alright guys, put flight lead and element lead on the data link, because we do have a data link, so it will be 1113 2123 in position 5678.
3.
Victor 17, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 17. Victor.
Could you guys hear me when I did my radio check?
Mustang
Yes.
1 4 ship F-16s.
We heard
Request
you.
taxi.
I can't hear you
Good
guys for
afternoon,
some reason.
Mustang 1. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, charting, and hold short, runway 12.
Did you put your comms knob to maximum volume?
Mm-hmm.
Mustang switching tower.
Alright, store config. Should be fine now. Okay, let's clear that out. Fault acknowledge, I've got that ready. No black, and I still need to get the alignment ready, which is not the case yet.
Request takeoff runway.
Weasel 21. Runway 12 for takeoff.
3 screen chat.
One copy. Okay, let's see, where do we stand there? Oh, good, goody, ready. Alright, let's signal to my wingman I'm ready and finish off the couple things I need to do before we actually start. Going through that to norm, start recording, and Beast 2-1's ready.
Is Goofy ready?
I have some stuff with the Warthog. He's probably doing some noise, yeah. Alright, I'm going to call for takeoff for Beast 2. We're already late on schedule. Tower, this is Beast 2, 4X16 on blocks, got information on board. Package mission, requesting clearance for package mission 1151. And we're ready to roll. Shit, okay, hold on. Ready for departure.
Beast 2, 4-ship, F-16s. Request taxi. Good afternoon, Beast 2. You're number 2 for departure. All present position. Give way to Weasel 2, 4, F-16. Taxiing, Whiskey.
We'll give way for the other flight. We're number 2 for taxi on the Beast 2.
Scientific ground, Weasel 2, flight of 4 F-16, package number 1151. Request taxi for departure.
Good afternoon, Weasel 2. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Whiskey, charting, and hold short, runway 12.
Whiskey Charlie, hold short, runway 12, Weasel 2.
Hey Manos. So the 2 clusters and the others will actually have AMRAAMs, yeah. Weather's not great, to be honest.
Weasel 2-1. What is your problem? You're disrupting traffic.
Weasel 2 is the dead strike, yeah.
Weasel 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 366325.
Contact tower 366325. Is it 2?
And the Beast 2-1 is ready to roll. Stand by for wingmans. Beast 2-1, let's roll. Beast 2-1 is rolling.
Police taxi.
Yeah, Manos. I remember you had some issues also a couple weeks or months ago where you were jumping all over the place. Alright, Beast 2 will stock up on the left.
Are you rolling?
Beast 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 366325.
We'll contact tower for Beast 2-1. Alright, switching uniform 3.
Site Beast 2.
Weasel,
3,
Q1,
2
contact
police
departure.
Tower, this is Beast 2-1 for F-16, holding short woodway 1-2, requesting takeoff.
Beast 2, 4-ship, F-16s, ready for departure.
Beast 2, hold short.
Holding short for Beast 2. Holding short for Beast 2. Alright, let's check up your alright, let's go for the departure
Beast
flow.
2, wing 090 at 10 knots. Runway 12, you are cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Beast flight. Alright guys, I'll take left, 2 right, 3 left, 4 right. Upon departure of lead, sequencing will be 5 seconds and we'll regroup and rejoin right wing formation. Echelon right.
3.
When is actually Greece going to go into better internet connection? Because I remember you were in Athens, if I remember correctly, which is a pity if you have that crappy connection. But anyway, I digress. Alright, leaders ready and clear for 2. Departure at 4800. Run up. Go.
Three rolling. on.
1 maintaining
Beast
350.
2-1, contact departure.
Contacting departure, debris 2-1. Switching airframe 4. Departure, this is Beast 2-1. For F-16 airborne, climbing
4,
altitude
we
is
are heading home.
1-2.
Beast 2, airborne. 3 ship, F-16s, 3000. Beast 2, departure. Depart heading 270. Resume on navigation.
Resume on navigation and turning right 270 for Beast 2. Alright boys, turning right. Why is this game so difficult? Well, because it tends to look for realism. Oh shit, someone crashed.
I crashed.
And since we're in block 32, this is going to be very difficult in terms of situation awareness. I have to admit it's not the best setup for newcomers. I can agree on that. Hopefully Max is broadcasting. You watch too much Netflix, Greg. That's why. How's our favorite boss going on? I need to call him actually. Alright, one is on the slight climb. Yeah, it's the default setup that I've not changed it, to be honest. Could have changed the MFTC if I wanted to. But we don't have, you see, we don't have IFF interrogator, we don't have much available. So it's going to be more or less old style anyway. Alright, I think I have visual on 2 and 3. And we don't have HMCS. It's always different. You need to have a kickstart when you starting that game. It's always difficult, I agree. Alright boys, I'll start climbing. Let's maintain 350 and we'll fly Angel 21.
3.
Oh shit. I was already into maintaining angle. I've got some tutorial videos. You can start with that. You've got weapon daily planner. You've got a lot of tools such as the alternative launcher that can help you with the setup of your stuff. So don't hesitate to use those resources. It might be very useful at first when you are starting with BMS, especially setting up your controls. You never use the system. It was element systems. Yeah. Let's push a bit the climb angle. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, I'll get some news. I didn't know about that, so we'll catch up. We'll catch up eventually. Let's switch uniform 6 tactical. Beast 2 1 uniform check.
Beast 2 3. Easel 2 reading you loud and clear.
2, you're on uniform. And I forgot Yardstick should be live now. And Beast 2 on tactical, 3 F-16s, we lost one of us. And we're currently bullseye 080, 106, Angel 11, climbing 21.
Reading loud and clear, please. Dragnet declare.
Dragnet 3, Mustang. Dragnet 3, contact confirmed hostile. Aid is Mirage.
Weasel and Mustang, let me know. I'm running continuous on the dial link. If you don't like it, I'll change.
Mustang 1 Weasel, what was the bullseye on the declare call?
Mustang, Fox 3, bullseye, 125.
Okay, 125 what?
Okay, crank.
Those must be friendlies. There's no way we can actually... And switching steer point 3.
Weasel 2 fenced in bull 088 at 68.
Yeah, it's not a TVT, Manos. It's a co-op mission. The TVT will probably wait for 3.5 to come out. I don't want to spend time into something that I will need to redo in a couple of weeks after, so I'm not really interested in that. But if you're interested and you're feeling that you need to be busy to do something, don't hesitate to let me know, and I'll share gladly what I'm doing with the Baltic, the Baltic stuff. Alright, Beast 2, let's go fence it. Two 1 fenced in, fuel state 10-4. Feeding in. Ah, that's good, Manos, because we need 3D models, especially with the 3.5.
3 fenced in, fuel state 99, all green.
Two, you're with us? 2, I didn't get anything. Two, your mic is not working. You're transmitting, but I can't hear a thing.
Lead, check yardstick.
1 standby. I'm currently 17 Yankee. And no feedback on your stick right now.
Are you AA?
I am, yeah.
I'm 70 Yankee.
1-2, Dragnet 3, contact is friendly.
I am too. I'm 17 Yankee, and you should be 70 Yankee.
Dragnet 3, Weasel 2, request picture.
70 Yankee.
Weasel 2-1, Dragnet 3, picture is 1 group. Bullseye 1-5-5-4 8000. Trap.
Still no yardstick.
Hostile. Mustang 1-2, Dragnet 3, contact confirmed hostile. ID is MiG-23.
Okay, I see strobes. I guess those are not friendlies. I'm not sure there's a failure that should be... yeah, I'm not sure. But there are failures embedded if you want to activate them.
Clear.
Weasel 2-1, Dragnet 3, Vehicle 1, friendly 1, bandit.
Mustang 1, Magnum SA3.
Beast 2-2 radio check.
Beast 2-1, loud and clear.
Good to hear you.
There's another plane here. We see the contrail. Okay, I got a Strober 201, 10, and no angels.
3.
Basically activity over the AC3 right now.
Mustang 1, Weasel 2, we are about 1 minute from going NOE. What's the status on your targets?
Weasel Mustang, we are processing the SA3. Magnum underway. Impact shortly. Status seems that it is down at this moment. SA3.
Guys, I still don't have a yardstick on your end.
Is Beast 2-2 supposed to be on 17 Yankee?
You're supposed to be on 70 Yankee because it's a 63 gap between me and you.
2-2 is now on 70 Yankee.
Okay, I don't have any feedback on the yardstick. We'll eventually see why it's not working.
I see yardstick. 2 C's yardstick.
I don't have a feedback.
Me neither.
Did you mode select?
Doesn't change the mode for whatever it's not supposed to impact. It's
Weasel 3
it's attacking.
Mustang SA3 is down.
Weasel copies moving in.
Stand by for SA2.
Alright, let's stop at Angels 22.
Beast 2-1, Weasel 2-3, terminate data.
How's that?
About 3 stripping for separation.
One copy. Two, let's flow west. 270.
AWACS Mustang picture.
Dragnet 3 Mustang 1-1. Dragnet 3 pictures 3 groups. Range and azimuth split. Southeast group route 250. 1-5 30,000. Cold hostile. Northwest group bullseye 2-6-5 4-3 25,000. Trap east hostile. North group bullseye 2-6-5 3-7 21,000. Trap east hostile.
Still don't get it why it's not working. 1-7, this is what I've set up. Yankee, right? I don't get it. Something weird happening.
Tank 1, Weasel 2, status. Weasel 2, status F. One, are we cleared in?
Dragnet declare. Bullseye 24729, 25,000.
Dragnet 3 Mustang 1-1. Dragnet 3 contact confirmed hostile.
Mustang 1, Beast 2-1.
Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, route 290, 23,000. Hot. Hostile.
Okay, we've got Mirage.
MiG-23s, 2 ship.
Let's go music on.
Mustang Fox 3, bullseye 28924, 26,000.
Mustang 1, Beast 2-1.
Go ahead, Beast.
Please make sure you cover the seed and not revert directly into air-to-air, or just go back into safe position. We're taking care of the air-to-air.
Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, route 295, 20,000. Hot. Hostile. Contact ID as Mirage 2 ship. Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, run 29515, 18,000. Hot. Hostile, contact ID is Mirage 2 ship.
Alright, 2, I'm taking the 251, 18, Angels 19.
Mayday, mayday, airman down. Bullseye, 19018. Weasel 2, shoot spotted. Mayday, mayday, airman down. Bullseye, 19018.
Alright, 2, there are Mirage 20s and
Package Weasel
23s.
2, 3 ship, lead down.
Copy, Weasel.
Base 2 covering. Mustang 1, be careful with the SA2. Is the SA2 active?
Mustang 1-2, Dragnet 3, contact
Beast
confirmed.
Mustang.
Hostile ID is MiG-23.
Alright, to assist whatever you can on the 23s.
Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, run 270. 137,000. Hot. Outlaw. Contact ID is Mirage 2 ship.
3, we've overwhelmed. Please continue
Mustang,
offensive.
SA2 is still up.
3.
Dragnet 3, Beast, Dragnet 3, contact confirmed. Hostile ID is Mirage.
Beast 2, 1 ray gun, 2, 3, 6, and 7 miles, Angels 14. Fox 1.
Fox 1.
Package, Weasel 2
Ah, shit.
engaged by Fishbed and Mirage. Retrograde
Altitude.
east.
Altitude.
Beast
Fox
2,
2.
Two ship.
Fox 1.
Splash. Beast 2, 1 got splash. Fox 2.
Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, run 23510. 22,000.
2, I've got a 23 behind me.
Contact ID is Mirage 2 ship.
Beast 2, Fox.
Fox 1.
Chaff. Flare.
Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, run 220. 24,000. Beaming. Hostile. Contact ID is Mirage Singleton.
Dragnet 3, Weasel 2, 3, declare 15631, 18,000.
Weasel 2, 3, Dragnet 3, vehicle 1, friendly 1, bandit.
Mustang, only single ship.
Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, run 170. 16,000. Hostile. Contact ID is MiG-23, Singleton.
Fuck it.
Mayday, mayday, airman down. Bullseye. 15529. Mustang 1, I see a shoot. Weasel 2, Dragnet
2, 3, status.
195, 12,000. Hostile. Contact ID is Mirage Singleton. Weasel 2-2, Dragnet 3, contact is friendly. Dragnet 3, Weasel 2-2, group Bullseye 220 15,000. Declare. Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat, run 160 6,000.
Beast 2-2 is
Hostile.
going
Contact
forward.
ID is Mirage Singleton.
Beast 2, 1 assisting. Bullseye 15221, Angels 4.
Dragnet
Ah,
3,
shit, I
Beast
lost it.
2-1.
Beast
Declare.
2, is Winchester
Beast
on
2,
Fox
Dragnet
1.
3, come on out.
Grayson Reef 2, 3, anchored 155021, dogfight Mirage.
Beast 2, 1 ray gun, 15320, nautical miles, Angels 5.
Contact verbal. Single F-16, single Mirage.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-1, group Bullseye 15520 4,000.
Buddy, buddy,
Declare. Beast 2-1, Dragnet 3, vehicle
Beast 2-1, copy.
friendly 1.
Buddy strike, 157021, 5000.
Buddy lock.
It's just for visual
Weasel 2,
confirmation.
Dragnet 3, nearest threat, run 2750, 4000, beaming, hostile, contact ID as Mirage Singleton.
I hope I'll get a visual at some point, but I'm very low. I don't like it. All the yeah.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-3, Dragnet 3, Tearball 2, friendly 1, Bandit.
Beast 2-2 is engaging, MiG-23, Bullseye 237 for 45.
Beast 2-1 engaging, furball. Mirage.
Beast 2-3, Fox 2.
Beast 2-1 merging. We're 2 on the single Mirage. I'm ready for Fox 2.
2-3, braking high.
Guns. Good kill. Beast 2-1 buddy spike. Hontura, thank you for the follow.
Buddy 16, 15901.
Thanks, Greg. Trying to get myself out of it quickly. 2-3 status.
I'm with you. 3 and basic.
Copy. Alright, flight, let's return to the bullseye position and we'll scan.
3.
But
2.
Beast 2 flight is going over the bullseye to scan the horizon.
Be advised, Weasel 2 currently 2 ships completing attack on SA2 will require cover B west.
Beast 2 assisting.
Weasel 2-3, Dragnet 3, contact is friendly.
Alright guys, let's turn west over the SA2 and check the horizon.
Weasel 2-3, Dragnet 3, contact
3.
confirmed, hostile ID as MiG-23.
Weasel 2-3 targeted bullseye is 2323521 slugger.
Alright, climb Angels 20.
3.
Chalice, this is Beast 2-1 declaring bullseye 23035, Angels 12.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-1, group bullseye 23537 12,000. Declare. Beast 2-1, 3, contact confirmed, hostile ID as MiG-23.
Alright, it's too far. Currently is over the SA2. Weasel Mustang, what's the status on the SA2?
Attack in progress, 2-3, Fox 3, bullseye 25031 1000 slugger.
Dragnet 3, Beast, Dragnet 3, contact is friendly.
Beast 2-1 declare bullseye 213, 22 nautical miles, Angel 17.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-1, group, bullseye 215, 21, 17,000. Declare. Beast 2-1, Dragnet 3, contact is friendly.
Beast 2-1 pushing over the SA2 area. What's that in front? That's a 16.
Body spike 16.
Body lock, Beast 2-1. So Weasel 1-3, Beast 2-1, you've got a MiG-23 behind you.
Weasel.
Weasel 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat bullseye 140, 60, 4000, beaming. Hostile contact ID'd as MiG-23s to ship.
Beast 2-1, request bogey dope.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-1, request vector to threat. Beast 2, Dragnet 3, nearest threat bullseye 140, 58, 6000, hot. Hostile contact ID'd as MiG-23s to ship.
Beast 2-1 flowing east. Two and 3, go back to the bullseye position.
3, 2.
Mustang 1, Beast 2. Mustang 1, Beast 2. Weasel 2, Beast 2.
Beast 2, Beast 2.
You got any weapons left?
As well or as the ground?
Ground.
We are currently standby. Beast 2, Weasel 2, Dakota, and RTB.
Confirm RTB.
Weasel 2, affirm.
Roger that. So we'll cover the area and RTB after that. I have no contact with Mustang. I guess they're all out.
Weasel 2, copy.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-3, Dragnet 3, contact is friendly.
Dragnet Beast 2-1, request bogey dope.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-1, request vector to target. Beast 2, Dragnet 3, target is bearing 220. Dragnet 3, Beast 2-1, request vector to threat. Beast 2, Dragnet 3, I'm all out.
Alright, so let's go back to the bullseye position as well, and we'll see if we need to cover.
Dragnet 3, Beast, Dragnet 3, contact is friendly. Dragnet 3, Beast, Dragnet 3, contact is friendly.
Visual. 3 visual on 1.
One copy. Alright, I don't think we got any other targets for now, so let me check where is Weasel, and we'll probably follow for the RTB. Dragnet Beast 2-1, request bogey dope.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-1, request vector to threat. Beast 2, Dragnet 3, I'm all out.
Alright, 2 and 3, let's turn right towards 0.5 and RTB.
3. 2.
When I made the mistake earlier to revert to dogfight mode, and basically my missile stopped tracking, which was a bad idea. Ooh. Huh. Base 2 RTB. Dragnet Beast 2-1, request bogey dope.
Dragnet 3, Beast 2-1, request vector to threat. Beast 2, Dragnet 3, I'm all out.
Dragnet Beast 2-1, we're checking out.
We are heading home.
Yuzikov.
Three music off.
2's music was off the entire time.
That's risky. What's your current setting on the? Do you have a feedback? So you said you had feedback on the yardstick, right?
Affirm. It's like coming in and out though.
Can you tell me what's the what's your current setting in terms of TACAN?
I have TACAN on transmit receive, channel 70 band Yankee.
Oh, that should not be on transmit receive. It should be on air to air.
It's on air to air now, and now I have more yardstick. It's not in and out.
Okay. I'm very unbalanced right now, as you can see.
Yeah, my TACAN.
What did I be doing? Maybe ambush cat. What is this guy doing? Yeah, well, my bags were empty actually, and actually the with the AM7 you stay on Cat 1, so you still have a bit more liberty from your legend. And I did not damage anything, you see. Alright, switching S0.6.
Package Weasel 2 fenced out, 2 ships, bullseye 098055, 24, correction 25,000.
Don't know what they're doing, they're super slow. Okay, so this is a tanker, I guess. No? Oh no, that's a J-Star. Okay, base texture should be loading up shortly. Eagle, thank you for the follow. Alright. I'm reverting that to navigation. Alright, it's Beast, let's go fence out. And Beast 2-1, fence out, fuel state 5-7.
Beast 2-2 is fenced out, fuel state 4.6.
Beast 2-3 fenced out, fuel state 4-5.
Beast 2 is fenced out, fuel state 4-1. So he goes, but he's sent to buzz the tower. But I need to be in an F-14, but for that to reflect what Top Gun is doing. No airbase texture yet. What are we doing? Oh, this is crazy shit they're doing. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but they're wasting fuel for nothing. Since we got a bit of fuel, enough fuel to go back home, why don't we go Buster and spend some fuel? Gate, sorry, go Gate.
3.
Alright. Okay, so let's go Gate in 3, 2, 1, now. Oof. I can't even compete with the guy. He's far too fast. 2, you're supposed to stay on that wing.
If you can catch.
It's a race?
I don't know if it's erased, but usually 2 stays on the wing, but apparently the rules changed.
Last time I did this, it was a race.
Damn, I'm losing.
My finger is itching actually. I could revert to dogfight mode. Alright, new bingo 2-0.
Package Weasel 2 checking out tactical.
See you on the other side.
Likewise.
It's time for beer. I agree. It's time for a beer. Alright, 2 stay in position. 3 rejoin 2 and stay on course. Let's go Buster in 3, 2, 1 now. To stay on course, stay on course. Don't move. 2, are you Buster or are you Gate? Because I think you've got your burner on.
I should be at Buster.
Okay.
I don't have any aim 7 left though, so I probably have a little less drag.
Well, if you are at Buster anyway, you should be close to 0 on the nose pass. Alright, stay on course. Yoo! On the 43-inch screen, yeah, I wish I had that. Maybe I'll do that one day. I'll have a white screen in front of me that I put on the wall and play Falcon on it directly. Fox 2 now, yeah. Well, let's control, you know, what they call the rivet checkers, you know, the guys that are doing the inspection. All right, so I'm going to do an inspection of your wings.
Hey, friend.
Cactus committing now. Hold on. Alright, switch steer point 7 and let's go UHF 7 for approach.
Say again?
Switching to approach UHF 7. Approach, this is Beast to 3 F-16 requesting unrestricted approach to 4 airfield. It's 4 option.
Beast 2-1, 3 ship F-16s, 35 miles, west, 30,000, inbound for free landing. Beast 2, you're outside my airspace, contact me at 30 miles.
Alright.
Weasel 2-3, contact tower for landing. Switch to 3-6-6-3-2-5.
Weasel 2, connect to tower.
Approach, this is Beast 2, 3 F-16, 30 miles westbound, requesting an unrestricted approach.
Beast 2-1, 3 ship F-16s, 45 miles, west, 28,000, inbound for free landing. Good afternoon, Beast 2-1. Continue inbound for straight in approach, runway 12, welcome back.
Straight in approach for runway 12, Beast 1.
2937.
2937. Alright. Alright, we're not going to delay too much. Let's go for a straight in approach. So let's start the dive to the airfield. Make sure you got steer point 7 selected and we're diving now.
3.
Thanks, Greg. Let's go TGP standby. I don't need that anymore.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, IMC shouldn't be the case here. It's you have a good visibility below the cloud layer.
Beast 2-1, contact tower for landing. Switch to 366-325.
Contacting tower Beast 2-1. Alright, switching uniform 8. Tower, this is Beast 2-1.
Wing 090 at 11 knots. Runway 12, cleared for landing. Check gear down.
Tower, this is Beast 2-1, 3 F-16. 7 miles from the airfield. Been clear for runway 12.
Beast 2-1, F-16 inbound for landing.
Beast 2-1, continue inbound for runway 12. Report on final.
Beast 2-1 reporting on. Will report on final for 12. All right, I'm reducing speed. And gear down. Beast 2-1 on final runway 12.
Beast
Diesel
2-1
23
on final.
vacating to the right.
Beast 2-1, wing 090 at 11 knots. Runway 12, cleared for landing. Check gear down.
Clear for runway 12, Beast 2-1.
23, contact below. Switch to 7740.
Diesel 23 to ground.
He's going around.
Beast 2-3 going around.
Kind of hard touchdown. Beast 2-1, speed and control, vacating left right. See you, Greg.
Beast 2-3 on downwind.
Beast 2-1, contact below. Switch to 7740.
Switching around, Beast 2-1. Good day. Ground, this is Beast 2-1, requesting taxi back.
Beast 2-1, request taxi back. 21, taxi to the ramp. Welcome back.
Taxiing to the ramp and let's see number 2 and 3, how they're doing. Thank you, Omer. Yeah. Alright, chokes on. Let's see the other guys. Ooh. The tree was not far. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, too early on the landing. Too early. Too early on the landing. Where's the cactus here? Where's my other wingman, Potato? Oh, he's here, okay.
Beast 2-2, request taxi back. Beast 2-2, taxi back to the ramp. You're cleared all the way in.
Check beautiful too.
Beast 2-3, request taxi back. Beast 2-3, taxi to the ramp. You're cleared all the way in.
Check.
Alan here. Well, actually 3 on 5.
How do you know what the rank is there?
Not sure we're on the same airfield actually. It's very weird. Radio is crackle.
Copy. No problem. Are you on the ground or what are you trying to do now?
We're on the ground, we're exiting now.
Copy. Have a good day.
Ground, this is Beast 2-1 on blocks and requesting frequency change. Alright, let's see.
Map JPEG.
There we go.
Same as file name.
Yeah. Hello.
Alright, yeah, we landed. So what happened? We've lost an entire
first.
flight or something?
So what happened? I crashed on takeoff. Well, I didn't crash. Yeah, I crashed on takeoff.
Yeah, you need to check the you need to prepare a bit for the next MP to see your settings and make sure everything's working.
Yeah.
It's just I know how frustrating it is when you are doing the first times and basically you do an entire flight outside of the flight because you crashed on takeoff. It's very frustrating. Okay, since we're all here, I wanted to have a quick debrief on what we did, because I think there's a lot of improvement to be done here, especially on the role assignments. So we had a seed flight that was supposed at least to target with their harms SA3 and SA2 on the target position, which you did. But the problem is that you stayed on the area, and well, you should have stayed a bit back from the position of the threats, and engaging only if you were threatened by the A-23s and Mirage. You directly reverted to air-to-air, giving no instruction to the dead flight, and basically they went in without really knowing, because I checked the radio, and I wasn't sure at that moment that they were going straight and actually going safely on those areas, and we lost a good chunk of people in this mission. So I would really strongly advise, if you have, I know it's thrilling to see having an enemy and shooting and all of that, but the problem is that we all have a mission here, and if we go outside of our mission, the problem is that it creates issues for the rest of the flights, and we pay the price this evening. So I know I should have done earlier a package lead, or at least mention who was going to be the package lead. But next time, if you're assigned to a mission, try to stick to it. It's just in the end easier for everyone to assume what they're doing, having return positions that where you stay back when you can clear officially the other flight to proceed in. That didn't work at all this evening. This is the problem.
Was
Now,
it planned to have escort that far behind us, or was it?
No, the escort was supposed to depart first, but we actually departed second, I think, or something like that, and we were far behind the first flight, so we couldn't catch up. So the seed flight actually should have stayed back, let the escort at least be straight over the front line of the SA2 and SA3, so we could actually monitor what's going on and maybe just pull them back. We didn't need to engage them unless they were actually coming to us, since the AGMs have enough, I would say, reach in terms of distance to strike the elements from the SA2 and SA3. So this is very much something that needs to be a lesson learned for this flight tonight. Is when you have a mission assigned, stick to it, and then you can revert to air once your mission is done. So you go into supporting mode. This was not the case. You mixed several missions at the same time, which definitely didn't help in situation awareness overall for the package. So I agree, my fault, my bad. I should have stick to saying I'm the package lead and you do not progress unless I say so. But mission needs to be done in sequence. We had 3 flights. Everyone should have stick to their role. Next time, lesson learned.
You are absolutely correct, Max, and that is what I take as a hit, and that is my bad as well. But our takeoff time was 40, and I was put by the BMS system just in front of the runway, and I thought I was blocking the runway with
but
my
no worries. You had the stock area where you could actually stock up and wait for the other flights to go on. Or
no. My startup position was just in front of the runway, not on the
okay.
side. So,
well, no issues, no worries. If this is happening, that can happen, and next time I will push a bit further because I was a bit too optimistic about the departure time. I need to set up that correctly next time. But if this is the case, there are holding points, like steer point 2 or 3 could have been should have been a point where you could have waited for us to go in front. You could have waited for us. There's no issue on doing that actually. But you pushed further without telling really the other flights what you were going in, what were your intentions. So that's why it was a bit confusing because we didn't know exactly where you were, if you were engaging first and then you stayed on the area to engage enemy air threats. So you should have stayed with us, at least with the escort, so we could stick to the air-to-air engagement, and you could have proceed safely, at least with the seed engagement. This is something, and in this case we do the coordination, meaning that you defend yourself if needed, but we were supposed to cover, and we were probably almost the last ones on station, and that obviously did not help.
That is also the outcome of our individual flights. So that is totally correct, Max.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But anyway, it's definitely hard. Lesson for the newcomers. Block 32 are definitely harder than anything else currently. For some reason, I'm not sure if the Block 32 is able to do air-to-air TACAN because it was not working at all. Not at all on my jet, unable to get a yardstick feedback actually.
Question about the taxi.
Yep.
So basically, what happened is, I believe 1 and 3 taxied out first, and then was it Potato that stayed there, or was that someone else?
It's very difficult to see who's number. I mean, you can see who's number 1 because it's the first one to go, and usually you recognize your wing, or at least your flight, with the type of weapons you carry. So it was easy because the first flight had CBUs, and at least I saw guys popping up with CBUs in front of me. And then we followed, and we had only air-to-air weapons. So you check, and usually BMS pops you up in order, meaning that if the 1 you should be next to the lead, and then 3 should be a bit further away, and 4 should be even further away.
That's how I worked out who's which one.
Well, usually what's happening is that I say one rolling. Then it means that 2 sees me rolling, 2 is rolling, and then 3 sees 2 rolling, and he goes rolling, and 4 is the last one to go. So
what happened on lineup? There was someone missing. Basically, I tried to announce it over VHF, but I don't think anyone could hear me on VHF.
No, radio was not. Actually, we could hear you. But you could not hear us. So
no, I heard.
No, that's me.
Oh, yes, you. Okay.
I had the radio issues.
Okay.
I heard everyone perfectly. I don't think I could talk over VHF. I could talk over UHF, which you acknowledged.
Did
you have the right channel?
Did you get
17?
Yeah.
Did you load your comms plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, you need to save it.
Maybe.
You need to save it first before you go. You take off.
So it's you click on the DTC, click save.
DTC,
save okay.
Yeah. To get DTC usually, this is the Falcon click dance that we call. Is that you click on the DTC, you go on the IFF tab, you click IFF, then you go on the comms tab, you click comms, and then once you've done that, you save, and you exit the window from the DTC, and you can then go take off.
Oh, you need to click them individually. Okay, I just clicked the targets one.
No, you need to actually go on each tab, and actually for the IFF you click the IFF buttons to actually load in the information for the IFF. And same thing for the comms. You need to do exactly the same thing. Otherwise the frequency will not be loaded correctly, or at least will load up your previous flight. So you need to be careful with that.
Yeah, and if this happens again, you can just ask for the frequency and tag it in manually.
Yep.
Max, what was your yardstick that you said?
17 Yankee.
Okay.
So 70 Yankee should have been working, but
yeah, it didn't work.
It's 80.
Sorry?
80. 17 plus 63 is 80.
Oh shoot!
Shit.
Wow. All right.
Damn.
I've got a math problem. I need to check that.
Good that you did not file.
And I did say this, it's a 63 gap, and I did not add up the numbers correctly. All right. Yeah. Stupid me.
32 now.
Yeah. My tack hand was like going on and off. Like I would see you guys.
But you were transmit receive, and I think there's either an airfield close by that actually has a TACAN or something. So that's probably why you were receiving something. But because if you're in transmit receive mode, it means that you're currently tracking a ground TACAN device.
Well, no, I had like everyone on it, so I had 3. I saw you guys on my.
That's data link.
That's the data link. The TACAN is actually on the DD. When you go on the DD, you press on your main page. When you're on the comms page, basically, you press 1, the TILS button, and this is where you're landing on a page which is the TACAN, so the radio navigation basically device that you have embedded in your plane, and you're basically setting. Here, so it was 80. You press 80, enter. That sets that to 80, and then you press 0 to change the band because initially it was on X-ray probably, and then you go sequence to change from transmit receive to air to air.
Yeah, I did all that. I just kept it on transmit receive.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, except from the not setting up it on the right frequency for the wingmans, I definitely next it should be working. So that was just I would say a chair stick interface issue. But
so what's exactly like the data link continuous thing?
It means that someone from the flight is actually hosting the data link to do cycles of transmission, and that's why usually I know. And Freddie, at some point, I think you asked for the data link to be cut off. Because it can be annoying at some point when you need to have when you don't need all that information and you're in the heat of the action. Sometimes, especially when you have the IFF feedback, you don't always need to have the data link coming up. So you can do 2 ways. Either you're in continuous, and if you go for a long, basically, I can't remember.
IFF in, I believe.
It's IFF in, yeah. So for me, it's basically the thumb China had basically backwards, and it start transmitting on a continuous base on cycles. But in this case, that depends, and this is a problem that comes in, is that depends what you've set in terms of who you're pinging with the data link. So for me, I was pinging 11, 13, 21, and 23. The problem is that if you do that, the other flight will see themselves plus their element leads, but not the others. So that can be confusing at some point, and that's why sometimes when people want to have the possibility to query themselves to see all their flight when they're basically querying the data link. So that's why in big flights, usually we or at least when you have more than 2 flights, it's a good practice not to have it in continuous mode, so you can actually query on the data link for your wingman.
In demand mode, do you request it or get it? Transmit, rather.
Demand, basically the other modes are basically to request or transmit targeting, basically.
But I never used it. I always run it on continuous on single player.
Yeah, that's something that people don't really. It's something you need to understand when you're starting flying MP. Don't do that. Either leave it to the package lead or the flight lead. They will decide what's going to be the best approach in terms of data link transmission. But don't don't have that habit of putting that to continuous. Leave it to the standard one, and leave the flight lead or package to decide.
Yeah, I need to read the manual to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has shut down the AWACS in BMS because it transmits on UHF every time that IDM circle or cycle.
You can if you want to go. The problem is that it's always good for the flight leads to in the same package to see where they are. So it's difficult to put the. You can change that to VHF if you want. So meaning that the D-Link will be bound to VHF, and you can query your own flight and have it in continuous. But the problem is that you won't see the others.
Yes. Yeah.
But you can do that if you want.
Block 2 is very different. Like when I first took off, like I'm used to like auto trim. It was very weird.
Here's the thing though. Based on my rotation, VDP says that I rotated good. I don't think the perf calc is good on that one.
Rotation should be around 13 degrees, and you have to check. You have to check your takeoff speed. Rotation speed, takeoff speed. You need to check those before you actually depart. Usually it's around 160 to 170, depending on your loadout.
Weapon delivery planner gave me a 150, which I found weird.
Yeah, I got 150 as well.
It's fine as long as you don't. It depends on the loadouts basically. We were air-to-air configuration and Cat 1 basically, so we could actually hit the stick if we wanted.
My problem wasn't as much the rotation, but I put the gear up too early. Like if I had the gear down, I would have just bounced.
Yeah, putting gear up also disables or does something with the flaps, so be careful.
Oh.
Yeah, you are when you have your gears out, it changes the mode of your fly-by-wire system.
Yeah, I'm used to the Hornet where I do it manually.
Yeah, so if you do that, if you retract the gear too early, the problem is that the feedback on the gain on your stick will be different. So you have to the lows will actually be different. So this is what you need to be careful. Don't retract the gears as long as you're not like 50 feet above the runway.
Yeah, I was concerned about overspeeding.
Yeah, no worries. You can actually as soon as you're kind of slow speed when you take off. So if you can maintain the burner, but you can there are steps. So you can just put it back a bit on the throttle, still maintain gate, but like nozzle, check your nozzle position and just retract it a bit, so you can actually have it working correct, at least retaining a bit of energy, so you can maintain your position. And this is usually what.
That's how I normally do it. It's just that I was panicking during the entire procedure.
Yeah, if it's your first MP flight, it's something to be expected. To be honest, it will take a couple of flights before you're proficient with that. It will take time. Don't worry, we've all been there.
Yeah, half the flight, either I couldn't hear them or they couldn't hear me. So I had to.
Yeah, no worries. The first flight, I mean, as a wingman, the problem is that it's especially when it's your first takeoff in a especially here we were more than if it's 4 people, it's manageable. Where we were 12 or 13, or I can't remember, but it means it's a lot of people to manage. 11 we were, I think. So it's a lot of people to manage. It's a lot of information to take, especially if it's your first MP flight. Don't expect it to be successful in a way that it's going to be challenging. It's going definitely to be challenging. So don't worry too much about that. Just make sure that you follow your element lead or your flight lead, and just tell him what just listen to what he needs you to do, and other than that, just in position. Don't try to do I would say too fancy stuff. As long as you can maintain your position in the flight, you can follow. That's a successful flight for a wingman. Maintain position, maintain situation awareness. You're not able anyway to check what's going on the radio. There's too much information to take in. As long as you're able to follow and you're able to successfully return to base, even though you haven't fired anything, that's good. That's a good first flight.
Yeah, I was having trouble with the AIM-7s.
Yeah, that's another pair of that's another way to well, it's by design. It's we are too accustomed to Fox 3s, and I did the mistake where I reverted to dogfight mode when I was close by with the Mirage, and I forgot that my Fox 1 was still tracking. So when I reverted to dogfight, my Fox 1 stopped tracking, and I've lost it basically. So I wasted a missile for nothing. So you're engaging closer range, very close. Compared to the 120, you're definitely engaging closer range. So you need to track, you need to be careful, and not breaking lock before the missile tries at least to reach your target, because otherwise it will be a wasted missile, and we've only got 2 of them.
Both my AIM-7s basically went stupid right after launch.
It means that at some point you've broken lock, or you were not in STT. If you're not in STT, basically you will see on the HUD, go STT. If you're not in STT, basically you're wasting a missile.
Is the Viper integrated in such a way that if you fire on TWS, it will automatically switch, or is that not a thing?
No.
No. You need to be an RWS, a range wall scan, and you need to be in STT mode for the EM7. That's a prerequisite. If you don't do that, obviously you will lose your missile straight. It will go and shoot stupid basically, and go stupid, and that's it.
Or double lock in twiz, then you will get a single target track. Two times team is up.
So hold on, I'm sharing also my screen on Discord so you guys can see. So actually I'm reviewing it, and we were the last flight to be on station. So this is where it's definitely bad. We're the escort, and we're the last one to be on station, which is very bad from a coordination perspective.
You guys did know that I crashed and didn't wait for me, right?
Well, if you crashed, there was no way for you to recover a plane. So we were already in the air, and we saw we saw a fume coming up from the runway. So we definitely understood that something was wrong with you, and we continued the mission with 3 ships.
Yeah. My concern was that you guys were orbiting, trying to contact me.
No. I saw it right after the takeoff, and basically I think we heard the shoot spotted or something, the Mayday call. So so yeah, we didn't wait, to be honest.
No, gents.
See ya.
See ya.
I had a hot start yet again.
That happens. Wait for 24% before you actually go idle.
Yeah, I went to idle after, just after the SEC went.
No, yeah, you need to wait a bit. You need to wait a bit. Yeah, wait to 1-2% more, and you should be safe.
There's like a 10-second window where the SEC is off, and you can get a hot start.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you guys?
I was like, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm checking Predator. I see you're firing 2 missiles, but actually they're not tracking because you fired twice on the same enemy, and you didn't wait. And and just be careful. Those are very, very short range missiles in a way that is definitely not reaching the same range as as a 120. So if you're firing on an enemy, make sure it's hot, because if it's cold, you've got almost a 90% chance that the missile will not hit unless you're very close to it.
Yeah, that was the first time using AIM-7s in
Yeah,
BMS.
no worries, but a piece of advice, that's it.
I fired the second one as soon as I saw my first missile just head straight towards the ground.
Yeah, and now I'm on the part where Foodie you were merged with the Mirage, and I saw you, and I started also engaging the Mirage, and I actually got it on the guns. Oh, but your Fox 2.
Fired those missiles.
Oh wow, the Fox 2 actually almost reached Steve. And so yeah, I saw you there, and then I've merged with the Mirage. I saw you. I was waiting for you to shoot, and since you broke the lock at some point, I saw you breaking, and I said, all right, okay, let's go for a gun kill.
Yeah, you said you had a shot, so I break high at this point.
Yeah. So I got I was already able to fire a Fox 2, but the angle was given those are mics. It's not an X-ray where you have a stupid angle where you can reach to the target. So I wanted to make sure that I was going to reach with the right angle, but in the end, the gun kill was a possibility at that range. So I went for the guns. And after that, it became very quiet. After that, you got a 23. I've got a couple.
Yeah.
I got a couple things that I saw, and then it went very quiet. Oh, actually, SA6 were firing at some. Who was?
I think that's directed on you.
No, I think those were for the F-15s. If you were checking, yeah, the SA6 is actually firing on the F-16.
No.
Because they were actually they were targeting the Hinds, and the SA6 actually targeted them at that point. They were too low, so they got targeted. And that's why they went stupid in this case. They were trying to get the choppers, and after that they're doing, I don't know if you see the screen, but they went like in circles all the way. And they basically they were shut down.
Yeah.
Not shut down, but probably they're out of range. I don't know where I stand. Yeah, it's probably they were out of my circle. Yeah. And then that was it. End of the mission. I'm not sure if I like to mix the weapons, to be honest. I'd like to probably maintain only Block 42s, but only AM7. It feels like the 120s are a bit overkill for the challenge. At least it's not fair for the challenge I'm trying to put in Panama. I think I'm going to stick to AM7s and only Block 42s. Or no, if it's AM7, I cannot have the Block 42s. Maybe I'll do something like Block 42s will not have air-to-air capacity, so the 120s will be off, and only Block 32s can have the AM7s.
Okay, but why can't you have Block 42s with AIM-7s?
I could add it, but it's not really realistic. The Block 42s were actually equipped with mostly 120s.
What you could do is you could simply.
I could edit the database to actually have a AM.
But you can also have just Block 30s. Why not? This will be even more challenging.
Yeah, meaning that you will not get IFF interrogator. That's it.
Yeah, adds a bit more fun.
Yeah, could be something.
Why is there an IFF stuff in the cockpit though? I did set them up when starting.
That's your responder. You've got two systems.
Oh,
You've
right,
got the
of course.
responder, and you've got the transponder itself, responder transponder, and then you've got the integrator. And the IFF button is actually for the responder you have on below your HUD. If you want to go for the basically the receiver, IFF receiver, you need to go into the DED menus and actually go for it and configure it. So you don't have any interrogator basically on the 32.
Also, did you guys go through a lot of tests? Because I could only get the second EPU checks in before having to taxi out.
Timing was very, very, very short, to be honest. I should have stick to a 45 takeoff because we would have had 5 minutes more to prepare for a takeoff, and this is the problem where you're fragging flights. Sometimes the flight goes stupid, and I'm not sure if you change the problem I have is that if you change the flight departure time, it doesn't seem to reflect correctly in the sim when you enter the pit basically.
There should have been a Rolex call. Then I think the things would have.
Yeah, the problem is that I think it's easier maybe to have a later departure and make it closer when you're ready, instead of having to push back, because pushing back seems to be a very difficult situation to solve, especially here in BMS, because it seems that something is triggered and the planes pop up on the runway and they start their REM start and you're not even in there.
That is not what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Maybe when we are on the ground starting up and we see things running out of hand, then we should have called a Rolex call.
Okay, yeah. Well,
by the designated package commander.
That's
if that was the case, then
yeah, that's something that can be done.
That would have triggered me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I usually go for 20 minutes, and the last 5 minutes are to set the preferred stuff up.
I did set to, it was when I flagged the flight, it was 55, and I've set it to 40. So we had like 25 minutes to prepare. And we definitely were late on the schedule.
Oh yeah, that was the issue.
So that's why if you're flagging something, make it at least 30 minutes plus 20. So especially when you have, it depends, basically it's proportional to the numbers of people that are currently being fragged, especially when you have multiple flights in a single package. It's better there. You need to have a bit more time. So when you have like a 3 flight, basically, I would maybe the rule of thumb that could be used is 10 minutes per flight. So we were 3 flights, should have been 30 minutes plus 20. Probably easier that way.
Okay, guys, I have to go. Thanks and bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
My comms were pretty spotty during that mission.
I've also got to go, guys. Thanks for
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut the stream, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm happy to. It's been a while, as usual. Don't expect it to be on a regular basis. Vacation's coming here, so
finish with the
we'll see.
Max.
And well, see you next time for another